Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do a pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be, do they still think about me? I don't know, we're going to find out. Before I begin, these are general reads, so if they resonate with you, woo, super stoked. Make sure you comment below, tell me if they do resonate with you. If they don't resonate with you, well, I'm very sorry. There are a total of 3 readings, so you can watch all of them and see if any of them resonate with you. Also, if love becomes a thing in the reading, my default is reading to a female about a male, so pronouns are interchangeable. So he's gonna be she's gonna be he's, he, she, whatever's going on in your life. So let's get started. So we have 3 choices, 1, a 2, and then a 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick a cat and a cat. We're going to start with number 1. All right, guys, if you are here for number 1, I'm going to read your energy of the energy between who you're thinking about. Do they still think about me? Your energy is butterfly. So this is transformation. This is all about transforming. I'm just going to read out all of the cards. I'm going to read out all of the cards and then just go from your reading. So we have 6 of Swords. We have 6 of Cups. We have Knight of Swords. Oops. We have 7 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Agate, which is healthy body. Divine Temple, source. Spirit Quartz, music. South Node, life steps. Excuse me. 5th house, creativity. And Aries, I am. All right. So, let me just take a little sip here. My little seltzer water. All right. So we have butterfly energy. This is all about transformation. So right off the bat, the question is, do they still think about you? Yes. Yes, they do. The 6 of Swords is all about moving forward. So they're trying to transform. They're trying to change and move forward. This can be either moving forward in a relationship with you, doing something of moving past. And this can even be like moving forward away from you, trying to get over you. But it's hard. Whatever this, like, moving forward, whether it's towards you or away from you, there is a waiting energy. There's that 7 of Pentacles that is clarifying that. So they're trying to, but at the same time, they kind of want to see what happens. They're in this transformation mode, and they're just kind of seeing, like, do I have to do an action, or can it come to me? You know, I think that there's a lot of that where they're trying to figure stuff out. The 6 of Cups is a soulmate card. This is also someone from your past. So they think of you really fondly in that sense. This is a really positive card. And then it's clarified by the Page of Wands. So I do feel like if you haven't heard from them, you're going to hear from them. But I think that this isn't with the wands, it is like a more of a faster reaction. There's passion there. There's fire there. But since there is this waiting energy of them trying to move forward, whether with you or something, it's really on this delay. So I think they're just kind of seeing what's going on before they do contact you. So I'm not seeing contact right away, but actually I am. Because you have this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a really fast moving energy. So This can be them contacting you very shortly. But this is also like maybe coming into terms of what they're trying to do with this. They're trying to get that blockage. And this can be that energy that is trying to, okay, you need to decide whether you're going to do this or that. Because they're working on it with that 3 of Pentacles that is clarifying it. They're working stuff out. And that can also be, so this really applies to both the moving forward and then the communication as well. They're trying to figure out how to communicate with you. There might be some issues with how things ended, and that they're not sure how to communicate and how to approach you. So they're working on it. With agate, they are focusing either on their healthy habits, or they think about how healthy or maybe even unhealthy you were. Just kind of a sense of trying to get into a healthy body, healthy mind kind of feeling. With the Divine Temple source, I totally feel like this is that transformation butterfly energy where they're really focusing, and that's why I said like they might be focusing on themselves with the healthy body because of the source. They are realizing that a source of all of their issues has been them, and that they are in charge of their destiny. They're kind of getting on that really awesome like mindset that a lot of you are already on, where it is just when you think positively, positive things start to happen because you are the source of your own selfness. So you're in, like, if you are wanting to be happy, you have to create your own happiness and you have to strive for that. It's easy to get in a rut. I know this, but like, it's just, you are the creator of your own self, your own source. With spirit quartz, music, I do feel like that's one of the times that they really think back fondly. I'm really connecting that towards that 6 of Cups energy, like listening to music, maybe playing music, things that are associated with music, going to concerts, singing together in the car, something that's like that, where music is really a huge connection to you guys. And that's something that when they think about you, because they definitely do, they're thinking about what that past music relations was. Now, with South nodes and life stats, I feel like this is really going on to that decision of whether they should move on towards you or move away from you. There is like that kind of feeling with it. I feel like they don't, like, the energy that I'm feeling is like they don't feel like they deserve you. And I think that's where that life debts is, where they're like, I have to, in order to deserve you, I have to pay my debts. So, and maybe that is also that waiting energy of like, I have to get this stuff done. And that could be like getting out of actual debt. That could be, if they had some sort of trouble in the past and they're on probation or something that's kind of like that, where it's not a desirable thing for like a partner, you know, to deal with. And I feel like that's with that life debts, that's what I think that they're working on. And I think once they get past what this is, what this blockage is as well, is really is going to make their decision easier, and it's going to make things a lot clearer. Then you have the 5th house, which is creativity, and I think that when they do think about you, they think of you as the creative individual, that you were really crafty. I'm getting like that you drew doodles and like, or just made poetry. You really created things, and I think that they still have them. And again, that's with their transformation. They're trying to get to this headspace, but they really do look back on that creativity. And that can also be with that music as well. Then you have Aries, I am. So this can either be your sign, this could be the person that you're thinking sign, but this is the I am, and that is resonating with that source. So they're really feeling that energy of being like, okay, it's time that I am like emitting and like getting the negativity out and just really changing, really transforming. So guys, do they still think about you? Absolutely, they do. All right, that is it for that reading. Make sure that you do like this video. Hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if this resonates with you. And we are on to number 2. All right. Number 2. I'm going to read out these cards and then we're just going to get into the reading. Okay, so then we have Hawk, and Hawk's going to be your overall energy. This is going to be what is helping me connect all the cards. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the Hedonite. Hey, Coda. There's nothing there. Go lay down. Lay down. The Croconite, which is sexuality. And the Lebian Gold Tektite, which is manifestation. Saturn Truth, 6th house routine, solar eclipse revolution. All right, there's a lot of energy that's going on right now, at least in the room. Coda's sniffing stuff. These cards are emitting because it's so bright, so I'm going to just pause this video. So I was going to pause this video to shut the sunshine. It was catching on the cards, so you might have heard some chirping from my cats. So we're going to continue. So now the Hawk energy, this is messenger. So this is either that they are going to be messaging you, that you already are kind of messaging. There's some sort of communication that's going on right now. This can also be just as an energy that you've been guided to listen to what this reading is. This can be by your own spirit guide. This can be something like that. So there's some messages that are happening in this reading. But if you are communicating, I'm just going to ask the question, do they still think about you? Yes, they do. They think that you are very generous. They think that you are such a giver, and you give and you give and you give. You can be very emotional, but you're also very much psychic in the way that you're so in tune with your emotions that it's like no one can really hide how they're feeling around you because you can feel it. But there's a burden that's going around. There's a burden that's in this relationship. Now, this burden, I'm not understanding what it really is. Let me go through the clarifying cards as well, and maybe this will help. So clarifying your Six of Pentacles is Seven of Wands. So with Seven of Wands, it's a really defensive thing. So I feel like this person thinks that you're giving, and you're almost to the point of like you have to almost argue it or have to defend it, where like maybe you couldn't, like you're can't keep up with your bills, but you're always helping someone out, or something that's kind of like that, where it's like you're just trying to be a nice person. And it's not saying that you don't pay your bills or anything, but it's just like there's higher priorities than like being in a like coffee place line and you pay for someone behind you's drink. You know, there's just this thing where you just give and give and give, and you kind of get like, I don't know, defensive over it. And this person really does see that. Now, this is actually very interesting. So you have the Queen of Cups, and it is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is all about being single. It's about abundance. It's about like living your own life and not giving a shit what anyone else has to say. And this person knows that. And I think that's also where that defensiveness comes from, where it's like, you don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me how to spend my money. Shut the fuck up. And I feel like that's kind of like the energy that this person really does like about you. And this can be like the good and bad side. But you just like have it all in that sense, especially with money. Like you aren't like an overspender. You're just very generous. Now, with the 10 of Wands being the main card, and that's a burden, this is being clarified by of Two of Wands. And Two of Wands is a waiting energy. This is something that is waiting to happen. And I'm kind of getting like that this person that you're thinking, if they are thinking about you, yes, they are. I'm getting this, like, they think that they're a burden to you because you have your crap together. You have everything together, and it feels like they don't. And so this waiting energy that's there is just like they're kind of waiting for things to happen for them. And like they're not really sure how to proceed with you. And it's just a really odd energy where I think that they just don't feel like they're worthy of you. But like there's a lot of, like, this person thinks very highly of you. You have the Head Knight, which is gratitude, as well as the Libyan gold tektite. And that's manifestation. So if they know about like the law of attraction and they know how that works, they know that you can get whatever you're wanting. If they don't know how that works, they're just like, this person has everything. They can get everything. And it's not like, and I'm not getting the sense that like you're not a hard worker. They're just like, how does this person do this? Like, there's just a lot of just like, you're being so generous, you're helping people out. How does this work? And it's because you are really in tune with that law of attraction. And I do feel like, as a side note, that you are using the law of attraction to get this person back into your life. And I don't know. Well, let's just keep on reading. Then you have Crocite, which is sexuality. So they think of you in that way. Oh, wow. They are thinking very much you, especially financially and sexually. And they do have this emotion. They do have some emotion for you, but that's like their biggest like wow. And I think that's where that burden comes from, where this person, like, you are just exuding sexuality and you're exuding money. And especially if you are an independent female, that can be really intimidating to a guy a lot. So then we have the Saturn, which is truth. So you're a truth teller. That's another thing too. And maybe that's where that burden comes from too, where you're going to tell them how it is. Saturn is also the ruler of Capricorn. This can be a Capricorn energy. And then 6 of house routine. You do not waver a lot from your routine. That makes me feel like you or this person is a Capricorn, or you are a Capricorn, or an earth sign. So this is Virgo or Taurus, with just that routine. You don't waver from it. You're really regimented. And then solar eclipse, revolution. And I feel like with this revolution, you are, this person needs to really understand and see how they need to understand their worth, and they need to understand where they would be in your life. And they need to have that revolution themselves. And I think that is kind of your blockage of if you're trying to use the law of attraction to getting this person back. This is going to be for free will, because they have to go through this revolution. They have to go through that lesson before they will do anything. All right, guys, that is it. Make sure that you like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if it resonated with you. And we are on to number 3. Okay, guys, number 3. Woo, we're here. Okay, I'm going to read out all of the cards and then we're going to go into it. This first card is going to be your overall energy. This is what I'm going to be really basing the reading off of. So we have Weasel, which is stealth. Okay. We have 5 of Cups. We have the Sun. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have Expanded Awareness, Azorite, Moonstone Cycles, Citrine Abundance, First House, the Body, Yod, Destiny, Sagittarius, I see. Okay, so Weasel is stealth. This is being stealthy. I'm getting kind of a sneaky energy. This, I'm getting a lot. So let's just ask the question, do they still think about you? Yes, they do. They think about you a lot. So with Weasel, this is all about stealth. This is all about being kind of sneaky. That doesn't necessarily mean bad, but there is some sneakiness. There is definitely some watching, and that can be on social media. That can be just watching you. I'm not getting like a creeper vibe. I'm definitely getting like social media, like watching you on social media, asking friends about you through social media, that kind of thing. So with 5 of Cups, someone is really disappointed. Someone is really in a funk. They can't see the positive of things. They're just really focused on the negative. And it's being clarified by the Page of Swords. This is, I'm feeling the masculine energy that is here. This person really wants to be involved in your life. They think about you in such a high regard. With this Sun, this is like one of the most positive signs to get. This is like, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Like, this is it. This is what you want someone to think about you, where it just radiates. And this is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is a message of money. This is something also like an immature way. So there was something, and I'm kind of getting to it with the next card. There was something that was really immature. But this sun is like just there. This is a huge energy, and this is so minor, this Page of Pentacles. But there was something that was, this might have been a money situation. This might have been something, but that is like irrelevant. This is just like, they just loved you. Like, they thought you were everything. Their life just lit up. Like, everything about anything was amazing when you guys were together. And that's that sun. That sun that's a good energy. Then we have the Three of Swords. Someone got betrayed. This is a romantic relationship. This is an ex energy for sure, without a doubt. And I'm getting that the masculine hurt the feminine. And that's with that Ace of Pentacles, which that is like one of the purest forms of feminine energy in tarot. So they are feeling guilty. They are feeling awful. And they can't see the positive side of it, because obviously you care. You're in a video that's asking, do they still think about me? You know? Do they still think about me? Yes, they do. And they think about what this betrayal is. They think about that, how they broke your heart. They're thinking about this great time and like how great this person was to me. What a great, amazing person. And I fucked it up. I broke their heart. And with Azurite, they're getting an expanded awareness with this. They're understanding what's going on. That's why they're watching you. Because they are going to be coming back into your life. They want this sun back. They want it. With that moonstone cycles. Like, what I'm kind of feeling is jump rope. You know, when you have the two people that are doing a big jump rope and then you're kind of going, and it's a cycle. It's going around. And I feel like that's how they're feeling. How am I going to get back in their life? And I feel like that's what they're doing while they're watching you. Where they're like, okay, how am I going to jump into this? Like, and it's scary because you're going to get whacked in the face by a heavy ass jump rope. Like, that's what I'm getting with the cycles. And this can also be cycles of like, should I even go? Because I hurt her so bad and I'm going to hurt her again. Probably. Like, and it could be that too, where it's that going back and forth, that whole cycle. Citrine, abundance. I'm getting this as not like a manifestation, but because typically that's what I'm thinking of, is law of attraction. With this abundance, there's abundance of feelings, and that is both positive and negative. And this weasel energy, this negative, is not towards you. They don't feel that it's towards you unless you're the one that broke their heart. But it's the masculine is the one that did it, at least from what I'm seeing. And then you have the first house, and the first house is the body. So they're thinking about you physically. They're thinking about wanting to be with you physically. Yod, which is destiny. This is going straight onto that sun. It's lining up like that, where there's that sun energy. And it's because they know that feeling of how you made them feel with that sun. And you are destiny, and they know it. And then you have Sagittarius, I see. This can be a Sagittarius, either in your charts or in their charts. But I'm honestly really resonating with the I see. Because I think they knew that they hurt you, but now they can see clearly of like how messed up they hurt you because of what a great person that you are. All right, guys, that is it. Make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below, tell me if it resonates with you. I want to thank you all for watching, for supporting me while I'm doing this. I have a lot more other pick a card videos you can go through. I have a playlist of them all. Also, a big shout out to my friend Alan. He is the song that's playing in the background. I have his information in my description box. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye. Bye-bye.